Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and members. Let me just say to our captains of the universe who are sitting here before us that it seems that all of my political life I have been in disagreement with the banking and mostly financial services community because of practices that I have believed to be not in the best interest always of the very people that they claim to serve. I've been through the redlining fights. I've been through the fights on discriminatory practices over the years and a lack of business lending and available capital to small and minority businesses. I've been through and still, I suppose, I'm engaged in a fight about predatory lending. And so I come to this with very, very strong opinions about what we need to do to regulate this industry. Let me just ask a few questions, and I won't ask you to expound on them, but I would like to know if any of you or all of you, any of you, since you received TARP money, increase the amount of interest on the credit cards by sending out letters to the consumers, to your credit card holders, indicating that this was part of the contract, even though it may have been in small print, and you now have the ability to do it. Did any of you do that?
Let me start, Congresswoman.
I don't. I beg your pardon. I would just like to ask each of you, Bank of America, I suppose, did you do this?
Yeah, I was volunteering. First of all, I feel more like corporal of the universe, not captain of the universe at the moment. But
did you increase your credit card interest rate?
In 2008, we increased rates on 9% of our customers.
Okay, thank you very much. Anyone else increase the credit card rates after you received TARP money? Yes. Anyone else? If so, would you just raise your hand? Thank you. You sent out the letters that I'm trying to describe, saying that you have the authority to do that. Did any of you reduce the amount of credit that was available to credit card holders because they shopped at certain stores? Just raise your hand if you did. None of you did. Let the record reflect, no one raised their hand. On loan modifications where you claim to do such a good job, I disagree with you. Many of you know that I have to implement loan modifications working with my constituents. I'd like to thank Wells Fargo for the response that you gave to me when I brought to attention how poor your loan modification work is under your servicing company. I have not heard from Bank of America, even though they know that I've spent hours on the phone trying to connect with your loss mitigation departments. Bank of America, do you still have loss mitigation departments offshore where you're using foreign companies or individuals to respond to our taxpayers?
If we have a loss mitigation department offshore, I do not know about it.
I'm sorry, I can't. You do have them offshore who are supposed to be doing loan modification work or loss mitigation work for you. Is that correct?
I do not know that we have or we haven't. All I know is we have 5,000 people working on the issue.
Thank you. So you do have offshore loss mitigation work going on. Now, we have many of our constituents who try to get to you to get a loan modification before they get in trouble. How many have a policy that says you have to be 2 months or more behind before you deal with them on loan modifications? All of you, none of you require that you must be 2 months or more behind before you can get loan modification from your banks. Is that right?
Congresswoman, I would speak on behalf of Citi. We have a new program where we're reaching out to 500,000 customers where we reach them even if they're current in their payments. Because it's not about whether you're behind on your payments for a couple of months. This is a
I
very-
just want to know, sir, how many of you require that you have to be behind for 2 months? Okay, we will get them. If I may, Mr. Chairman, I just want to also say that I think it's important for us to understand why you paid yourself fees on the money that we gave you. As a matter of fact, Bank of America, you paid yourself $30 million in fees just to accept our TARP money. Citigroup, you paid yourself $21 million in fees to accept. Why do you do that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do any of you understand what I'm talking about in terms of processing the TARP money that you got and the fees that you have? Yes?
May I answer, Congresswoman?
Yes.
You're referring to the $17 billion of debt we issued under the FDIC guaranteed program, on which we paid underwriting fees to underwriters, us and a lot of others. We have to raise that money in the market, and we have to follow the practices by which we raise it, which is to underwrite that debt, and we have to pay the underwriters to raise that money. I think that's what that...
You do the guarantees, you get guarantees, but you absolutely collect fees to do the work to place the money. Is that right?
We have to pay underwriters and other people who sell those bonds.
But you're not paying anybody. You're keeping the money yourself.
Ms. Waters, I'm just going to have to call you down, because when the chairman gets back, he's going to penalize me. And I don't know what that penalty is.
I appreciate that very much, but let the record reflect that we need to find out why they are paying themselves fees on the money that we give them, and we need to have a roundtable discussion with them to find out what they're going to do to discontinue this practice.